What's going on, Rick, man? As we all know, sad situation happened yesterday with Kobe Bryant. Passed away along with his daughter, Gianna, at the age of 13. Kobe was 41. Helicopter crash. 9 people were on the helicopter, including college baseball coach John Altobelli, his wife, and 13-year-old daughter. The 13-year-old daughter, she was actually teammates with GiGi. They were on the way to a basketball game. And at 9:40 a.m., they encountered some bad weather. It was like a real foggy situation, heavy fog, and the chopper actually turned south toward a mountainous area, and the pilot suddenly rapidly climbed from about 1,200 feet up to 2,000 feet. Moments later, at around 9:45 a.m., they flew into the side of a mountain, and then the chopper went down. The chopper went down in Calabasas, California, which is 30 miles out of downtown L.A. So sad situation, man.
So it was the main thing was it was weather.
Bad weather.
And you know it was crazy because I was watching yesterday, and if I'm not mistaken, the Orange County Sheriff Department decided not to go airborne with any of their choppers, and a lot of people. When they interviewed that pilot on CNN yesterday, he said that a lot of people decided not to fly yesterday.
Absolutely, they was
because
grounded.
It was a low ceiling, and when they say it's a low ceiling, that means the cloud cover. It's like the sky coming all the way down, and you can't see anything.
Absolutely.
And it was just devastating to know that the loss of Kobe Bryant and all those other lives, but to find out that his daughter. Was there with him. I just can't imagine.
It's when I first heard it, I thought it was just somebody playing around on the internet. Yeah. And then when they confirmed it, I was like, wow. I just got numb. And then when they confirmed GiGi was on the helicopter, I just started crying because, I grabbed my daughter and my kids and my wife, just gave them a big old hug, told them I loved them. And this is a sad situation. Kobe was more than just an icon on the basketball court. He was a cultural icon. And his daughter, GiGi, got him interested in women's basketball. Like, Kobe he supported women's basketball, but not to the level of it is before his passing away because of his daughter. When his daughter started playing, he started really going to all the WNBA games, started watching a lot of women's college basketball games. He became an ambassador for women's basketball because of his daughter. And, man, it was just a sad situation.
Yeah. It's one of those days where you really don't want to come to work. Because we got to, deal with this, and then, not just a loss. Now we got to prepare for, a funeral service for both of them, and to watch, to watch his wife, and the 3 daughters that's left. Those babies have to bury their father and their sister. You know what I'm saying? 2 people. I don't even know. I don't know what to say. And so I just want everybody to know that's listening this morning. We're gonna have everybody that's going through it, that's going through grief and that's having a hard time dealing with this. We're gonna have some pastors on this morning. We're gonna have a licensed professional counselor, Gianna Spring, is gonna come on, and I'm really looking forward to having that conversation, whatever, because a lot of times, man, it just triggers. Some of the deaths that other people have had. A lot of people have lost family, friends, and loved ones to tragic car accidents, and those are some of those things that just trigger. And and for me, Kobe Bryant was like the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because when they was up against the Sixers, I was AI.
Yes,
I was Allen Iverson. Go get Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
So Kobe was always like the enemy, the guy that you loved, that you knew he was bad, but somebody please stop him. And I really became a Kobe fan maybe about 5 years before he was retiring. I started really getting into Kobe and just like watching him play, because I'm kind of like an individual. But I really hate this. This is sad. We're We're gonna try to put on a show that's very respectful.
Right.
We have lost an icon. I know how I felt the day we had to come to work when Michael Jackson died and when Whitney Houston died, and Prince. But it's something that's just so sad about this, man, because kids was killed and there's other parents and other children on that chopper. It's a tough day today.
Oh my goodness, man!
Tough day.
And I just want to share and challenge everybody that is going through their daily life to adapt that Mamba mentality. And that Mamba mentality is something serious. Like, if you learn how to take something positive and take it to the next level, be the best versions of yourself, no matter what you do, whether it's in sports, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's in your career, adopt that Mamba mentality. That's why he created the Mamba Academy. Right. It was more than just sports. It was a mindset. It was a way of life. And if you talk to anybody that spent any time with Kobe Bryant, whether they played with him, played against him, off the court.
And I remember when you came to work the next day, you were so excited because you had an opportunity to interview him.
I interviewed Kobe Bryant, and just like everybody else has been saying, it's something about his energy. Like, when you're in his presence, you must be at your best. And if you're not at your best, then not saying that you're a failure or anything, but that's just the aura that he puts around himself. And that interview to this day has been like one of the, if not the highest point of my life when it comes to media.
Right.
Phenomenal.
All right, so we're gonna be we got Brett coming up next, and we're gonna have some counselors on. We're gonna have some we're gonna play some spirituals, some uplifting. We're just gonna try to do an appropriate show today. It's hard to do some of the stuff that we usually do, to make people laugh or whatever, but we want to put a smile on your face and give you some kind of hope and inspiration, let you know that God is still on the throne, still in the blessing business. We don't understand everything, but we're going to get through this day and get through this week. Just stick with us. Ricky Smiley Morning Show.